Larry Stair here, and welcome to this edition of the Sunday School Info Sheet promo video. Glad you've decided to watch this week, and jam-packed as usual. Lots going on here at First Baptist as we look to all those things. New look for the Informer. I think we're going to stick with this for a little while. Got some good comments on it, so we're going to go with it. And so since we're going to go with it, I think we should get right to it, don't you? And so let's start by talking a little Christmas. I know we haven't had Thanksgiving yet. It's only the 22nd, but let's start talking about Christmas, shall we? So, Christmas musical, Believe in Christ, Break Every Chain. Going to be a great production. It always is. It really is one of the things that we do extremely well here at First Baptist. And to that point, we really want to capitalize on our Christmas musical this year. Of all those things that we do well, why not make it a focal event? So that's what we're going to do. And so let me just kind of touch base on a couple of things related to the Christmas musical so that you'll know the full schedule and you can explain it, because we need to talk a lot about our schedule because it's going to be different this year. And so let's get to it, shall we? Sunday, December the 12th, we'll still have this 7 o'clock performance on Saturday night, live in the worship service. Doors open at 6:30. No change there. However, on Sunday morning, December the 13th, big changes. First change is we're going to dismiss Sunday school that day, and we're going to add a breakfast to replace it. We want the day to be much more guest friendly, much more of a showcase, a lot more time for building relationships. Most importantly, we want to have time to offer a full-blown invitation with decision counselors. So let's kind of walk through the Sunday schedule, shall we? So at 8:30, upstairs in the hallway of the FLC, we're going to have a breakfast spread. Pastries, some breakfast casseroles, just to kind of invite people to linger, to have time to introduce friends, those types of things. And so then first performance on Sunday morning, 9:15. So a lot different schedule so far. But the live performance in the worship center, no change there. However, we are going to have a simulcast area. So upstairs in the second floor assembly area where the 8:30 worship normally meets, we're going to live simulcast the presentation of the Break Every Chain Christmas musical. So 8:30 breakfast, 9:15 performance live, and simulcast. That simulcast service is for people who have already seen it. We want to make room in the sanctuary. So if somebody in your class is one of those people that goes all 4 sessions, great, love that. But Sunday morning, if they've already seen it Saturday night, encourage them to use the simulcast area and watch it there since they've already seen it live. We want to make room for guests in the live venue. Then we're just going to repeat that process. At 10:30, breakfast number 2. Same place, the hallway upstairs of the Family Life Center, and then we'll have a live performance at 11 and simulcast at 11 as well. So if you like to go through multiple performances, we're trying to encourage people to make space in the main auditorium for people to watch it live, especially our guests and visitors. But that simulcast area does a couple of things for us. One is it is live. Second, it's going to be a much more relaxed environment, multiple screens. But it's if you have small children, it's a great place for some wiggle room. And so tables to color on, that kind of thing. So know that we're trying to, that space is going to just be family friendly as well. And so that's the morning. Then at 6 p.m. Sunday night, live performance in the worship center. And so we really want to make this a showcase event. They're going to have those little cards where we can invite friends and neighbors. At the end of each performance, there's going to be an invitation to walk out and meet some decision counselors. And so we're really hoping with the content of this year's production that there'll be an opportunity and a call for people to accept Christ. So like I said, a lot of changes this year related to that Christmas production. So just be aware of those things, and I think we'll be really good there. So We're halfway. We're ready for the back page now. And this is all explained in that little sidebar. So just be sure that you're kind of mentioning this to your class. They get a handle on the schedule. Be sure to include it in your handouts, those kinds of things, emails that you do. Just letting people know schedule's different on the 13th and why. The big reason is why. We want this to be a great gift to the community and a great outreach event. So with that said, let's move on to the back page. Just some thoughts from Larry to kind of start off on the back page. The first thing is just this whole idea of that the holidays are a great time to be contacting our prospects and those people who are chronic absentees. So as people's attention naturally in the holidays turns towards contemplating their relationship with God and what Christ means in their life, let's strike while the iron's hot. Double up on making those prospect contacts, and then also inviting long-term absentee members. Second thing is, just let me remind you to remind those in your class, we need to be thinking about making room. Making room in our parking lots by riding the shuttle in, by making room in the Christmas musical, but by maybe watching it in the simulcast area. But also we need to start talking about making room in our Bible studies. We had a great summer attendance, not very low compared to we didn't really see a big dip in the summer, and we haven't the last couple. You guys do a great job keeping people interested in Bible study during their summer months. But we're already up 37 on our average attendance over the summer. So we've added almost 40 people a Sunday to our average adult Bible study. And so we need to be making a place for those. So begin to get your class to pray about how do we start a new class out of our class. Be happy to talk with you about that. But just keep praying about how do we make room for people. Third, let me just kind of pass along an encouragement that Jared shared with us as a staff. And that encouragement is be on time. Since we're doing all this to making room for guests are showing up. Imagine that. We plan for it, it happens. But one of the things that is beginning to happen a little bit is we get involved in a conversation, and maybe we're late getting there to our room, the light's not on, and, somebody's brought a guest, and they're kind of like having that awkward conversation, waiting for the teacher to show up to make an introduction. Let me encourage you, be on time. And really, on time is 10 minutes early. The room needs to be on. We need to be ready to receive people. We just want the environment to be welcoming. Involve some people in your class to also show up early so they're ready. We're going to kind of be pushing this on our leadership preschool to adults. So just know 10 minutes early really is the new on time at First Baptist. And so I'm excited about that. And then finally, in my thoughts from Larry, and this is a big one, I mentioned up 37 in average attendance. You guys are doing a great job. Our Sunday school leadership and adult division, top to bottom, you've really hit a home run over the last couple of years. As our Sunday school's grown, we've added new people, we've added new classes, and we're starting to see, as we open ourselves up to new people and we begin to integrate those people in, our congregation is becoming stronger, more vibrant, more dynamic. And as I walk around, just about all of our adult Sunday school rooms are full. But continue to work those prospects, to contact absentees, to involve new people in leadership in your class, and let's be thinking about growing classes, because we really need to be reaching out to new people and making a place for them here at First Baptist. Just a few more things on the back page that I want to touch base on just real quick. Fellowship Childcare on December the 5th. If you're one of those classes that needs childcare for a Christmas party, call now, make all your reservations. The details are there. It's been in for a couple weeks. And so let me say a word about Christmas 2015. So kind of just to lay out the big schedule for you. This isn't printed, but if you're watching this video, you need to get a little extra, right? So here it is. December 13th, Christmas musical, special schedule, very guest friendly. Jared is going to invite all those guests to come back on December the 20th. We need to really be ready to have great Bible study, good attendance, everybody in place, all of our classes covered on the 20th, because Jared's going to be inviting all those guests to come back who don't have a church. Come back and worship with us, and we need to be ready for that on the 20th. Then on the 27th, it's one worship one Sunday school, kind of making it a family-friendly schedule as well. So, and that'll be the last change in the schedule for quite a while as we do these big special events. But no, we've added about 4 or 5 classes, and so working out the who goes where may be a little more difficult this year. So start talking with those classes that you share a room with, if you do, so we can kind of work out who goes where, and I'll be working on it as well. And if you can solve that on your own, that's cool. Just let me know. If not, you're combining. I just need to know all that so that we can get that to our welcome centers, which do a great job of bringing people in and making them feel welcome in our church. So way more than what fit in that little box, but just know that. Then on December the 5th, we're going to pack the pantry for Manna Ministry. And so you see the Manna Ministry logo there. Thanksgiving is a great season to be thankful. Encourage people to start bringing things for the Manna Ministry as we pack the pantry on December the 5th, so that we have lots of food to begin to distribute to everyone that's coming to our Manna Ministry. So details are listed there. Let me encourage you to read that and focus that on your class. I really do want to say thank you for all that you do, and the amount of time that you give in preparing a lesson, making sure prospects are being contacted and all that. You really do a great job, and I'm just thankful that God has brought me to a church that I can work with such a cool group of volunteers. I really am blessed and look forward as we continue to add new volunteers to our faculty, and I'm excited about that. A couple other things that just aren't in print, but I just want to let you know. We had a great time at the quarterly leadership meeting. We always do, even though it's a crazy schedule with the guest speaker and deacons meeting and all that, handing out literature, but we still had a great and very informative meeting. However, there is no recording. We had technical difficulties and wasn't able to do that. So what I've decided over the next month or so, I'm going to take each of the little training segments and make it a standalone video. And so you'll see information that kind of pops up to you. Here's some links about some videos or places you can go watch. You might want to watch my YouTube channel or my blog, stairsteps.wordpress.com. That stuff will all wind up there to make it just easy for you to find it. But just had technical difficulties. Normally record it, put it up for those 10 or so people that like to watch it. Just not going to happen. There is no recording to even try to salvage. So just know that. But I am thankful for the people that came, and I'm appreciative of how you're using Shelby Next and encouraging people that. So about a third of our Sunday school adult division is now using the digital attendance, so that's cool. It's a beautiful sunny day here in Central Texas, and thank you for taking time to watch this video. I'm going to open my blinds now and enjoy that, but just know as we head towards the weekend, I'm going to be praying for you as you get ready to share God's Word on Sunday. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.